It's going to be really intense. You're going to have a fantastic pump when you're done, and the whole thing is going to take less than 20 minutes. Hi, I'm Mark McKillier with Live Anabolic, and today I put together a really short, quickie dumbbell workout for guys over 40. Now, I say quickie because it really only takes about 20 minutes, and the cool thing about it is it hits almost every muscle group in our upper body. So how in the world are we going to get in a good workout that hits almost every muscle group in only 20 minutes? Well, the key for today's workout is it's going to be intense. And I'm going to create that intensity by using supersets. So for you guys that don't know what a superset is, it's just basically 2 exercises done back to back with basically no rest in between. All right. That's what makes it intense. All right. And it doesn't have to be opposing muscle groups. A lot of times people think you have to do like a chest press and then a back exercise, opposing muscle groups. A superset can be actually 2 different bicep exercises back to back without any rest. So it's just real straightforward. But that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to do each superset 3 times. All right. So that's going to be basically just 6 sets, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're thinking about it, it's actually 2 exercises times 6 sets. So that's how we're going to get a fantastic pump in only 20 minutes. All right, so our first superset is going to be an incline chest press, and then we're going to superset that with 2-handed skull crushers. Now guys, you're going to have to drop the weight from your chest press to your skull crushers. All right, there's just no way that you can do just as much weight, all right, when you're doing your triceps versus when you're hitting your chest. And if you're using the same weight, that means you're not using enough weight on your chest, okay? So here we go. Just real straightforward, guys. It's the same form you would normally do. It's just you got to be kind of thinking about in advance how much weight you're going to be doing for each exercise. So heavier weight for this. And guys, shoot for 8 to 12 reps on each exercise, all right? Full range of motion, guys, all the way down. And at the top, don't lock out your elbows. Don't bring the dumbbells all the way together. All right, keep them slightly separated to keep your elbows slightly bent. That'll keep some tension on your pecs. If you lock the dumbbells out at the top like this, now your bone structure and your joints are carrying most of the weight, and there's not much tension up on pecs. So 8 to 12 reps. Come over here. Keep the rest to a minimum, okay? So I got these adjustable dumbbells, which is kind of cool. Then boom, back to the mesh for 8 to 12 reps of skull crushers. Now, I like to bring the dumbbells down so that the flanges just barely touch my shoulders. That tells me I'm really giving it good full range of motion. And at the top, don't come straight up over your head, over your shoulders here. Once again, that means my shoulder joints and my bone structures are carrying the weights. If I come to here, I still have some tension on my triceps at the top of the movement. And that's what's going to give you that great burn and fantastic pump. Whew. Now, I'm going to put these down. I'm going to rest for about 90 seconds. Some of you guys, if you're really feeling, out of breath and pumped, maybe 2 minutes rest, but you got to do that superset 2 more times. All right, so the second superset consists of doing lateral raises, which of course is going to target our shoulders, followed by cross-body hammer curls, which is a bicep exercise. Now, guys, some of y'all can use the same weight for both, but most guys will be able to curl more than they can do lateral raises. All right, so I'm going to go up in weight. All right, so we're going to start with lateral raises. 8 to 12 reps, guys, depending on how heavy a weight you have. You don't need to go any higher than your shoulders here, guys. And for you guys that have bad shoulders and can't do overhead presses, a lot of you guys will be able to do this exercise. It may not, hurt your shoulders. All right, so 8 to 12. I'm gonna go up just a little bit here. Now I'm gonna do some crossbody hammer curls. 1, 2, 3. So guys, control the weight. Don't swing it up and let it fall. Squeeze the weight up and to control the dumbbell on the downward movement. So the concentric is bringing the weight up, and the eccentric is when you lower the weight. And lowering the weight, the eccentric part is just as important for building muscle as the concentric part. So don't sway and swing the weights up. I see a lot of guys do that at the gym. Squeeze it up and lower it slowly. All right, so guys, that was only 2 supersets, but it was really 4 exercises total. And we hit our shoulders, we hit our biceps, we hit our triceps and our chest. The only thing we didn't really get was our back. And if you do this workout and really push yourself close to failure on every set inside of each superset, oh man, it's going to be really intense. You're going to have a fantastic pump when you're done, and the whole thing is going to take less than 20 minutes. Fantastic way to get in a super quick workout for you guys who don't have a lot of time. And then guys, remember, you got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.